Yo, what's up, DJ? I'm getting everything situated. All right, let me know the quality as far as the audio is concerned. Everything's. Let me know if everything's all together, just right. Yo, what's up? What's up, TJ? What's going on? Getting everything together. All right, it's about to start. It's about to start in 4 minutes. Hey, yeah, there. It's about to start in 4 minutes. All right, cool. Keel Lancer, DX Strike. My pops will be here too. All this out of the way. Yeah, live stream. Got my pops in here and everything. So here we go. We're gonna get this together. Can't wait. DX Strike, Keel Lancer, we all be here. Yeah, so after the state of play, after we watch it and everything, what we're gonna do is we're gonna talk about it for a bit, and then Keel Lancer is gonna be streaming. I'm not gonna be streaming for tonight because I got a lot of stuff to do, the hentai and stuff, like 3D hentai stuff I gotta do for clients and everything. So I won't be able to do anything tonight as far as gaming is concerned. But tomorrow I will be live streaming tomorrow though. I'm gonna be live streaming Street Fighter 5 because, you know, the patch is there now, the update for the new season. Dan is out and stuff like that. So not only that, I want to do I want to redo or update my video game waifu tier list. So you guys, you better go through the tier list with me, and we just talk about waifus and stuff like that. So we'll probably do the waifu tier list after Street Fighter 5. Not sure, because we can close it out. Because, you know, because while we doing that, we're gonna have our conversations like we normally do while we go through the tier list. So I think that'd be something we can do after Street Fighter 5. So I think that'll be pretty cool. We can definitely do that. So can't wait. Looking forward to this. Like I said in my video, like my story that I posted on the story that I posted on the Discord, not Discord, but the YouTube app. I'm pretty much saying that I'm just tempering my expectations as far as reveals are concerned. I mean, it is the beginning of the year. I don't expect them. Yo, what's up, Barf? Yeah, R. Hey, Barf is here. Yeah, so I don't expect Sony, just like Nintendo, I don't expect them to announce the big guns early in the year because they have to space everything out. They have to space every last, like, all their reveals. They can't give it to us all at one time. All right, we got Keel Lancer, DX Strike just stepped in. They just stepped in. The boys is here. Pops is here.
I'm still inside.
Yeah. So this is gonna be dope. This is gonna be real dope, yo. So yeah. So any predictions, guys?
Any predictions? Hopefully they show some more Final Fantasy 16 stuff. Maybe some Final Fantasy 7 remake stuff. I doubt the 7 remake. More so probably 16. And other than that, I don't know what else to expect.
I got that to expect because what's been going on lately. but they had another bundle of PS5s out. Today. I forgot all about it. I missed it.
Yeah, my homie King Ticket, he told me they had him at 3 o'clock. Man, I got on that joint
Yo, what's going
at
on,
3. He said out of stock, so I'm like, all right.
What? Talking about PS5?
PS5, yeah.
Oh wow.
What do you mean?
So it's out of stock.
Yeah, they had it at Target and Walmart today.
Today?
Yeah,
Oh my God!
King Ticket
I need
said
some PS5.
he said he had it in his whatchamacallit Target, but that joint got swiped, and then he told me about the Walmart joints.
Oh,
and he,
I'm saying,
They didn't make no announcement. They just did it.
Josh said he wound up seeing that joint.
they ran them with the
I
information.
think late
I've
last
been-
night,
I've been
earlier today,
searching.
something like that.
Matter of fact, the past couple of days, I just been looking randomly, hoping I can get.
Oh, it's
something.
on.
Did you go to GameStop?
No, I didn't.
Oh, they did an Xbox Series X bundle, but come on, man, I don't.
All right, here we go, guys.
Very unexpected
Crash
developments in your future.
What, DLC?
Shocking events that will change the course of your life.
Yeah, I couldn't remember. Christmas sold out.
This
Yeah.
part might have been a hair dramatic, but there's lots of awesome updates and additions coming to the
Alright, I
Crash
gotta buy
Bandicoot
it.
4 It's About Time experience on PlayStation 5.
Shut up.
Creative
It's
Producer
PS5
Voice
joint.
for Bob.
All right, cool.
I'm here to give you
I'll
the
get that.
feature rundown of Crash Bandicoot 4 on PS5. That includes 4K at 60 frames per second,
Yeah.
adaptive triggers, 3D audio,
Adaptive
and
triggers.
more.
Like Crash
Let's make this fun.
Yeah, you know.
Picking up where Crash Bandicoot Warp left off, in Crash Bandicoot 4 It's About Time, we find the
No,
evil
that's what we heard.
masterminds Neocortex and Dr. Entropy escaping a once-thought inescapable interdimensional prison, leaving giant holes in the universe. What follows is a mind-bending adventure for Crash and his marsupial pals. We designed Crash Bandicoot 4 to leap off your screen, brimming with bold, vibrant environments and characters. Crash Bandicoot has always looked pretty suave, but wait until you see him spinning heads in native 4K at 60 frames per second. With the weight of the universe on your shoulders, and probably some errands to run, there's little time to wait on loading screens. The DualSense wireless controllers bring adaptive triggers to your fingertips, so you can feel the blast of Neocortex's
Oh, so you can
DNA
feel
changing ray gun,
the stuff
or
like
feel the
the
grip
glass
when you grapple
or
a ton of
ripple.
friction. Hold on tight when you feel the boost of Crash's
I
jet
wonder when this come out. I'll
and
just wait
really
for it.
feel the suck when you vacuum his Dingo Dial. Looking to get fully immersed in the Crash Bandicoot universe? Crank it up to 11 and take your audio into an all-new dimension with enhanced 3D audio.
Oh, it's the PS5. It came out on PS4, but it's now PS5 edition.
Achieving the
Take
infamous
advantage. Yeah, take
106%
advantage of
completion
the
is the
adaptive
sign of a
triggers.
true Bandicoot master. But should our genetically mutated marsupial lose his way? Leverage PlayStation 5 activity cards
You
to
got
track
more
your
emotion.
progress.
No, he look. I ain't gonna lie, he look dope.
Things
He
like
look.
time
I like
trials.
this new design.
Flashback levels, and boss fights. I bet Entropy wishes he had that. Even bring your incomplete save over from the PlayStation
I think the
4
reason why-
and use the activity
Oh, you
cards
bring a
to
sale.
get
I mean,
to
I don't buy it on 4
106%.
anyway, so.
Oh,
I think the
one
only
more
the only
thing.
way
If
it's
you
hard
own
to
the
make Crash
PS4
talk
version
is the
of the
way
game, an
he
upgrade
moves them,
option
like
is available.
like
Check out the
like
PlayStation
yeah.
blog
So trying to
for full
make him
details.
make because if you
Whether
make
it's
him
your
talk,
first
you gotta make him
playthrough
make
or
sense
your
or has
100th,
logical.
there's
You know what
no
I'm
better
saying?
time to
So
experience
yeah, so
Crash
the
Bandicoot 4
like
It's
how
About
he
Time
how he
on
votes and stuff
PlayStation
like
5.
that. He's not like Sonic, like
Right.
being cool and stuff like that. You know?
Because remember, Skylanders had a little show.
Welcome back, Crash. Gang's all here on today's new
this
edition
month?
of State
next
of
month?
Play. We've got some great updates lined up for you.
Getting that.
First, let's check out the latest on an eagerly anticipated game coming to the PS5 console this spring from PlayStation Studios.
Hey everyone, we at Housemarque are excited to give you this sneak peek at Returnal. In Returnal, you will play as Celine, an Astra scout, who crash lands on an alien planet, Atropos, after receiving a mysterious signal, White Shadow.
Oh, you halfway through it, Bart?
Players will explore this inscrutable, dark planet in search for answers and unfold mysteries, which may point to a larger force at play. Dashing and quickly maneuvering your way above and around enemies is
Like
key
something
to
Sig would
survival.
make.
Yeah, don't it?
This person is doing in the match of Rainbow Space. It's not believable that
This do like a Sega game.
Yeah,
But
so,
except the characters should be more animated.
I
Yeah.
can't believe this person's capable of doing this.
it's like Dreamcast, like 3 was around.
Whoa!
With the large variety of enemies and the vast number of unique movesets each
If it's
possesses,
good,
combat situations prove
if
challenging
it's
no
good,
matter
I'll
what the
get it. But I'm not
circumstances.
gonna get it when it come out.
Death is only the beginning.
That's something just for me.
Oh my god.
Every time you die and restart, the world will change. The map will be different, enemies will appear in new locations and in differing numbers, so you have to think fast and adapt. Here you can see the use of the lightning alt-fire, which is great for crowd control. This is one of many alt-fires that you can acquire in the game.
Yeah, I'll get bored of this. It's running gun. I mean, a lot of people like that, but
You will stumble across mysterious devices that can grant rewards to the player. These will vary from weapons, consumables, and upgrades, and they can completely change your playstyle and make each cycle feel unique. Besides the intense combat, Returnal also has a deep and engaging narrative. We allow players to piece together the puzzle that is the story of Celine, as they venture deeper and deeper into Atropos and into her personal nightmares.
it's on nasty. Yeah, it's like you go to sleep and you wake up to something.
That
weird.
can't be here.
Yeah, that's what it looks like.
I think I am reliving my memories in that house, but not fully. They're corroded. Some parts are missing, others seem
Yeah,
manufactured.
yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I
But
can't
I can remember the torment feeling.
Well, the
like I
gameplay
was
style
losing
was
my
little,
mind.
like wasn't like this, and it was more like
There's no comfort here.
Believe this person do
No
that.
safe
Look at,
space.
you know, the way the rain's hitting the ground and how glossy. Yeah, this game is beautiful. Wow.
yeah, it does look good.
That looks beautiful.
Exactly as I left it.
Just, but I ain't gonna lie, I like the gameplay too.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, we at the beginning of the console, so right now it's just you just want to grab a game to feed your system.
Yeah, that's true.
that's what Mario was back in the day.
Returnal lands on April 30th, and it's developed by the talented team at House.
Thanks Usagi.
If I had a PS5.
Next, let's take a closer
Oh,
look
yeah, I
at a
wanna play this.
high-impact new PS4 game called Knockout City.
They want to make this esports. It's like yeah, this is all the dope. Yeah, but the team join. You throw the ball, you pass, and you hit
Hi,
your opponent.
I'm Josh from Bellin Studios. We're an indie developer based in upstate New York, and we recently announced Knockout City, a team-based multiplayer action game for PS4 where rival crews settle their scores with epic dodgeball battles. Knockout City is easy to pick up and play, but there's a lot of depth here for those who've got the skills.
Overwatch and
In our
Java.
1v1 face-off mode, you'll go head-to-head in a constantly shrinking battleground, relying on your reflexes and abilities to knock out an opponent. A well-timed catch powers up the ball, making it easier.
Hey,
to
what's
land
up,
a hit.
guys? What's going on? You watching State of Play? Came just in time.
Use
They
trick
just
shots
started.
to lob a ball over a ledge or hook it around.
Let me know if y'all can hear it.
Fake a throw to mess up your opponent's timing and knock them out before they can
Yeah,
recover.
so you can- if
When
you
you're in
don't
a
catch
tough
it,
spot
you
with a
get
ball
hit, yeah.
flying your way, a last-second dodge is the difference between getting knocked out and staying in the
Oh, this
fight.
is gonna be fun.
Keep your wits about you and outplay your opponent to bring home a win.
Oh, and it closes in. It's like Fortnite, yeah. For the last
Let's jump
people
into Team KO, our 3v3 mode. Teamwork makes the dream work in Knockout City. If your crew is outmatched, a well-coordinated team can still dominate. We're playing in Back Alley Brawl, a new map that you'll find in our upcoming crossplay beta. The special ball for this match is the Sniper Ball, which locks onto targets from far across the map and when you can take them out before they have a chance to react. Beyond special balls, each map features a unique mechanic. In Back Alley Brawl, you can hop into a tube and make a quick getaway or use them to sneak up on your opponents. Caught empty-handed? You can literally become the ball, a new weapon for your teammate. Or risk it all.
Yeah, I think-
Charge up a
Nah,
teammate,
but
launch them
hopefully
high
it's
into the air with an ultimate throw, and they'll land in a huge instant KO explosion.
This game looks fun, John. Like these type of games you need to
The
play.
team
You
here
gotta
at
play
Bellin
with
has been
friends.
obsessed with building this world
Nah,
over
this
the
one
last
was
4
good.
years. Knockout City is coming
This
out
is
May
good. I can see this being
21st, and we'd love
competitive
your help in our final stretch of
and
development.
team oriented.
Rally your crew and sign up for our crossplay beta at knockoutcity.com to play early on PlayStation. See you
Yeah.
soon, brawlers.
And most of it will be around based around the cosmetics, like the costumes and stuff like that. Crossplay. Oh wow, crossplay. So you're gonna be able to play with Nintendo, the PC, and stuff like that. Yeah.
I'm gonna sign up for it.
All right, that's dope.
Time
What's up,
for
Ryu?
something new. Here's your first look at an upcoming PS5 game from the team at Slowclap.
Crossplay.
Yeah,
They years ago.
they said they want to push it this generation. Slow flat. I want to see the chick with the the game, the chick with the staff. What the name of that joint? That glasses. Like a new, or the art style. Oh, dope! They coming off the raid. That's dope. The hallways, yeah. Yo, this joint look dope. It's like a beat 'em up joint. You don't get those a lot nowadays. Yo, yeah. I'll play this joint. A time pass.
Oh yeah, it's probably like a tower type thing. You gotta make your way up.
Yo.
Thank you, age. Oh yeah, I'm playing this. Yeah, I'm playing this joint. No, multiplayer would be dope.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah. Oh, bad. Yeah, I'm getting this.
Oh,
Bad.
that's bad.
Yo, that's hot, yo.
That's bad.
Yeah. I'll play this
The
joint.
debut of Sifu, coming to the PS5 console later this year. Now let's get an update on Solar Ash, an epic new PS5 adventure from Heart Machine.
Me and PS5 and PS4.
Yeah.
Everything I've been seeing is PS5 and PS4.
Yeah, you got it. Because
Well, because like they said, like Microsoft, that's why Microsoft wasn't first. They said within the next 2 years, that's when everybody's going to have the console by that time. That's when they'll start having just those exclusive to those consoles. So,
Hey everyone,
about
I'm Alex Preston, creative director of Heart Machine.
yeah.
You might know us as the team behind Hyperlight Drifter. Today,
Well,
I'm here to show you the
this
first peek
visual
of
art
gameplay
style
for our
started to
new
get
title,
overdone, too.
Solar Ash.
The color scheme and stuff like that.
Solar Ash is a huge, stylish 3D platformer focused on speed, movement, and fluidity. The game is set inside a giant black hole known as the Ultravoid, which has been
A little bit
consuming
higher
everything in
production.
its path. You play as Rei, a daring Void Runner who has decided to venture into this terrifying anomaly as a last-ditch effort to save her homeworld.
Yeah, I hear you, PJ. Whoa,
Rei
what's
is
up, dude?
extremely agile, able to speed across the world with abilities akin to skating. On the ashen clouds, she can quickly cover great distances in our huge world. At its core, Solar Ash is a game about movement, and Rei has everything she needs to flow through the dangerous and unique world.
well, that's not the kind of game you would play.
Yeah.
Yeah,
When you catch it like a nice price, and like, all right, yeah, I'll pick it up. Or if
As you journey to save your planet, you'll find yourself face to face with grotesque and violent creatures. Our combat system is simple, fast, and fluid, built to empower players and encourage flow.
oh yeah, that's how I beat hard.
As you explore the Ultravoid,
He said Western
enemy
indie
encounters
developers are the
scale
worst.
to
They
greater
just
and
mix
greater
it,
sizes.
mix and match old ideas.
some of these creatures require speed and precise timing to defeat.
crazy about the graphic style. Man, it looks good. The character looks good.
Rei will eventually need to face the massive sentinels of this void. Wretched, starved beasts that hold the key to her quest.
Yeah, I'm telling you,
Solar
the
Ash
music's
is
gonna be
Heart
the
Machine's
best
vision
part
of
of
the
the
adventure
game.
platformer. The giant spaces, the feel of movement, the flow of combat, and the high-stakes battles atop enormous beasts all come together to bring players something we think is incredibly unique, and more importantly, fun.
Yeah, guys, we won't be seeing
This
anything
game
like
is a labor of
PS5
love
and
for everyone
Xbox Series
on the
X
Heart Machine
like
team.
defining
We're
into next
excited
year
to
and
bring
bringing that
Solar
next.
Ash to PS5 and PS4 later this year.
That's interesting.
That is. I
Yeah.
do like that. Been a lot of females.
Shut up,
If you're a
Nat.
fan of scary games, this next one is for you.
I see that some of the boys represent something.
When I first found you, you were nothing. You were small, pathetic.
Oh yeah, definitely looks fun.
Oh, that's enough.
One more. Are you ready?
Yeah,
Oh my goodness, yo,
my daughter loved this
And
franchise.
this Five Nights at Freddy or
Yeah, it's a new one. My daughter loved this.
Yeah, she tells me the whole story.
Alright, it's about kids. It's about kids like kids got killed and she took their souls or something, put them together. Something like that.
For the kids.
Yeah, something so yeah.
Somebody's family members.
Yeah, something like that.
You really got this on Chuck E. Cheese.
Gregory, we can get you out of here. You and me together.
Well, they got an actual main character. So just because they put the kids in them trying to eat.
They won't stop hunting you.
Yeah, it's like
None of them will stop hunting you.
Oh, you actually move around. Like, yeah, I'm not familiar with how this works.
We have to get you out by morning.
Excuse my ignorance. I don't know nothing about this franchise at all. My daughter loves it. And I got it for Oculus Rift for my daughter. My daughter, she completed it.
What? Both of you burn!
Yeah, I'm good. If I get a fling on.
Yo.
Oh no, we good.
I'm good.
Oh no, we good.
He said, look at this innovation, you can walk.
There is more going
Diesel
on.
bears.
Oh no,
Yeah, my daughter gonna love this.
Yeah. We'll let her love it.
That was a chilling new look at Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach.
Yeah, it's a new game.
Up next, let's take a tour of Oddworld Soulstorm.
God, that's their poster franchise.
Hi, I'm Lauren Lanning, creative director at Oddworld.
What were you expecting?
Today, I'm going to take you on a brief tour of our newest game,
They're not going to throw
Soulstorm.
all the heavy hitting stuff in February.
I played it. It was hard.
Yeah, you know Gene played
In
this
Soulstorm, you reprise the role of Abe, accidental hero turned unlikely leader of an emerging revolution. As you do battle through weird and wonderful environments in an effort to escape the all-powerful and eternally
I knew
greedy
this is a good game, but I just couldn't get into the arcs.
We really wanted to bring this world to life with what we call 2.9D platforming, which adds much more depth and immersion for the player. This sense of connection is also reinforced through the use of the DualSense's haptic feedback, as you'll now be able to feel Abe's heartbeat in high alert and suspenseful situations.
Oh, with the controller.
There are well over 1,000 fellow Mudokons that you must try to save along the way, but they are far
my
more
dad, he
than
had the
helpless
first one on the
workers
PS1.
looking to be
He
saved.
loved that game. Him and my
When
Uncle
used
Gene had it.
effectively, you'll be able to solve puzzles, harness their combined energy, and be given the tools they need to fight alongside you. And there will be times when the extra hands will be needed as you face off against an array of heavily armed enemies that will stop at nothing to find and end Abe once and for all. In order to stand a chance against this much larger threat, we gave Abe the ability to scavenge, loot, and pickpocket items from his surroundings and use them to craft an impressive arsenal of his own that he can share with others. You can also play as a non-lethal pacifist or an agent of chaos. We wanted you to have the choice. But there is one iconic ability for our shamanic protagonist, Possession. This mystical power allows you to take control of your foes and use their strengths and weapons against them, or use them to gain access to paths still ahead. The Oddworld universe is a diverse place, and this means that there are some environments and situations that require a little more thought, patience, and stealth. You'll find dark and dangerous caves, heavily guarded industrial sites, and ancient forgotten lands. Here, we've built lots of opportunities for you to test your skills and find different ways to handle things. It won't be easy. If being hunted by an army backed by a shady and wealthy organization isn't bad enough, there are also more dangers in the forms of natural obstacles, ancient traps, trials against swarming dark creatures, and industrial hazards that must be dodged, crossed, and avoided. Ultimately, Abe's journey is one of hope, freedom, and truth. There's a rich and engaging narrative to discover in a world full of lies, and we've been able to bring our characters to life like never before. In true Oddworld fashion, your actions in-game will decide the fate of Abe and all those you manage to liberate along the way, and we can't wait to see what you will do.
It's kind of like a remake to me.
This game's so old. A lot of young people.
I'll probably pick it up once the price go down, and I'll stream it.
That was the latest on
Oh, yeah,
Oddworld
you gotta play,
Soulstorm. And here's some exciting news. Active PlayStation Plus members will get the PS5 version for no extra cost, starting in April.
Yeah, I was waiting for this.
Moving on,
I want
it's
this.
time to catch up with Kena Bridge of Spirits, a gorgeous new adventure
Now,
we
this
last saw
look
in the
like a
June
PS5.
PS5
This
showcase.
This is only. Oh, it's coming to PS4 too?
A lot of people have PS5s.
No, but I'm saying because this game looks so good. Like, this looked like a PS. Like, the
this-
way it's animated and stuff looks like a PS5
When
game.
they first showed, they never said this was a PS4 game. Because the only doing is nobody has a PS5. Not
Like something from
everybody has
Pixar.
Yeah, it does.
I'm saying most of these supposed to be exclusively to PS5.
Yeah, this is on. Now I'm waiting for the devil inside. What's it called? The little devil inside.
That's really good. I can't wait. Actually, one of this is No Man's Sky.
Right.
Yeah, I want this joint.
They're usually timid.
Yeah, I guess so.
Something tells me you did not come to our village looking for forest creatures.
Hello, Spirit. I seek passage to the Sacred Mountain Shrine.
Our
that
village
look like
is
PS5
bound
game.
to Shrine's energy.
This is a PS4 game.
But that power,
That's what it
they-
said. It said PS5 and PS4. No, because when it showed you one had PS4 next to it. Unless back then, yeah.
Just
And,
Trapped spirits linger here, tangled in the tragedies of our past.
yeah, they need Sony to go back to making games like this.
You must
Characters
help
like
these
this and stuff like that.
spirits
This
to
is
reach the light.
that looks really good.
It's okay. You have to go now. This land can be lived. You cannot stay here, Spirit. You must move on.
Probably the mask will be some gameplay. Yeah, the mask will probably have some gameplay.
Dang!
Oh. Yeah, I probably see it. Yeah. Oh yeah, I'm getting it.
Path of the spirit guide is a lonely one.
He said lovers left at Rule 34.
Oh, wow.
Oh, August. Oh yeah, I'm getting
Now
that.
let's settle in for a stylish new look at Deathloop, a PS5 first-person shooter developed by the team at Arcane.
Deathloop. It's a Deathloop, man. Like, I do not care about this game.
There's no never here. Just you, me, and the rest of these maniacs.
They upgraded the visuals though. It just didn't look appealing to me. Like,
This is Ramblin' Frank's matinee. This little ditty
and
goes out
they
to the
kill each other.
handsome
Keep
asshole trying to break our loop.
relooping the situation.
The visionaries are ready to dance. Are you?
I'm just tired of first-person shooters. Period. Yeah, the visuals look different. Remember, it was more cel-shaded looking.
I don't think there's a standard character.
Face to face with the guns. Up against all the odds. And I'm the
Oh, yeah, you can transform. That's what you're going for, and the loops again. So I guess if you and another player playing the same mission together, but you're playing in turn, and you're playing the same, I wonder how it works. Yeah, it does move a lot fast. Every time you look,
every time he want to get killed by the chick. Dang!
Snap some crash.
Oh, yo, this guy, this looks different.
Yeah, it looks different. It didn't look like that before.
Somebody's feeling feisty.
Whoa!
So fucking it looks different, yeah, because before it didn't look this good, and it was more cell shaded the way they had it before.
Boy, do I got a bone to pick with you.
Let's do it again tomorrow.
What to do when the bullet is the same, but the kill is always new.
Song's over, people. And so is Ramblin' Frank. The rest of you motherfuckers are next.
Dang, dang. Okay. Yo, I think I like it. Plus, it got other characters. It wasn't really.
Before we leave, how about a huge update for one of 2020's most celebrated games?
Huge update.
Oh, let's go.
Oh, PS5. Yo, 60 frames down. Yes.
Wow.
Where you been?
I'm gonna replay it again. Look at that. Look how it moves. Yeah, it's not 30 frames anymore. Look how it moves.
I knew this was going
Now it's my turn.
Yeah, I'm getting involved. Yeah.
Got your little foot right here.
I'm gonna play one.
A touching reunion.
Yeah, look how it moves.
Well, guys, your
Oh,
girl
new. This
finally
new
made
guy.
it to
This new.
Midgard.
Yeah.
Goofy! Wow!
What?
She wasn't here this early.
My name is Yuffie.
Oh!
Operative for the new Wutai government. We'll prove to our
Remember,
common
they
enemy
keep mentioning
that
Wutai in
is
this
not
one
to be
look like that, so
trifled
they'll
with.
probably show back,
Members
use
of
more
Avalanche,
background.
we got this.
I'm back.
There you are.
Oh, I thought it was
Someone's
sad.
been expecting you.
Other
What
Avalanche
took
characters.
you?
Sorry about that. Anyway,
Yo,
it's
he's
nice to
bad.
meet you.
Yo, he doing
Yeah, he was dope.
Where's Clown?
We lost him.
Yeah, remember they showing the other channel. Remember, yeah, they showing the other. They said he was gonna add because other stuff they couldn't put in the game at the time.
They're the ones who blew up the
New
reactors.
characters.
Cool. Should we say hi?
Oh, they're in the background.
Yeah.
After what they've done, you gotta
So, are
assume
you
she
playing
was
this?
on
Yeah,
the
he's playing
table.
as Wutai. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, yo, you get to be him.
Yeah.
Yo, if you get to be him.
No, you're gonna be him. You in?
Oh my God. Yo, they just make me
More
play this
areas.
game again. Yo,
Yo,
I'm playing this game
Let's
again.
go. Let's go. No, same game. Just add,
Yo, oh my God.
Yeah.
Yo.
New chapters and other gameplay added to the original, and plus the 60 frames and 4K, 4K and stuff.
Wow.
More boss fights, new areas. Yo, you actually playing as you. That's crazy. Because remember, Wutai was. Remember the whole talk about Wutai and the story and stuff. So now we get to see what they're doing. Oh man,
planning, you're better off out of it.
he's dope.
They deserve what's coming to them.
Yeah, they do.
No,
but
yeah,
I'm
like I
not
said, this is
your
not the same
sister.
Final Fantasy. So him being here is
Who are these
wait,
jerks?
those two the armors. Just the orange shirt. The orange shirt.
Yeah. Yo.
Integrate.
No.
It's coming. It's definitely.
That's the boy from That's the Cerberus.
Oh
That's the
my
boy.
God!
It's
So
coming out in June. Oh my God.
wait.
Get down here, Merc.
You know it's coming to PS4 too, so it's not gonna be just PS5. Yeah, see, it shows the graphics on PS5, PS4, PS5. You see the difference in the movement.
Oh my god.
I gotta play through the
I
whole
need a
thing.
PS5! I need one now!
Yo. Look how that moves! Look how that moves!
Bro, man, come on!
We'll get PS5.
Hey!
We'll get them.
I gotta play through this again, guys. I gotta play through this again. Look at that. Oh, and they fixed the battery.
Yeah!
About time.
They got them JPEGs. I said they should do that.
Yup.
There we go. That's
Look at that. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, so this is definitely not a remake though. This is just a new take on Final Fantasy VII. Yeah, like this is they adding all this extra elements that had nothing to do with it.
Better lighting.
Yeah, better lighting. Yeah, because you can see the reflection.
Oh my goodness. Wow.
Look at that.
Yo, the reflection on the glass.
Yo, man.
That's hot, man. Yo.
Oh, I gotta do a video on that. I gotta do a video on this tonight. Oh my god. Quality of life. What's the quality of life change? 4K. 60 frames and 4K? Oh, yo! Normal classic added. Loading times. Yeah, it's faster. Oh, so this new song might be the battle system is good there. Look at that.
Yo!
Picture mode? Oh, this is crazy. Yeah, Adam shows you, that is dope.
PS5!
Yo, get them!
Hey, it's my birthday, man.
New episode featuring Yuki, yup.
Wait, what?
Look at that. Oh, man. He looks dope. Oh, I better be able to control.
You see that?
Oh my gosh, he was so cool.
That's how ninjas do it.
Yep.
Oh. That's how you do an upgrade.
Oh, if you own a copy of the PS4 version, upgrade to the PS5 version.
Nice.
You can even carry it for purchase after upgrading the PS5. So yeah, since I can just keep mine, plug it in, it'll upgrade it to those visuals. But to get the youth, you have to pay for it.
That was the reveal of Final Fantasy VII Remake Integrate,
I want
coming
to
to the
see the box
PS5
look
console
like.
later this year.
I'll just buy it. Just to have it.
And that's our show. We hope you're as excited as we are for what's to come in 2021.
Wow,
See you
that
next
was
time.
it. That was a nice way to end it off. Yeah, it's a nice way.
I'm okay with that end off.
Yo,
that
yeah, hold up.
That was fire.
Hold on, don't go nowhere yet. Yeah, that was crazy. That was crazy, guys.
That was fire, man.
That's another thing. I was expecting the PC because they said it's supposed to be coming to PC because April is the last day for it being exclusive to Sony, the remake to Final Fantasy VII. Well, maybe we'll probably find out on April what they're going to do from there. But the exclusive deal is over for the first part of Final Fantasy Remake in April or whatever. So hopefully we'll probably get an announcement for the Xbox Series X, the PC. So I want everybody to get their hands on it. This but we in a day and age that exclusives are necessary, especially if it's made by the companies themselves, like God of War, for instance. That's Sony first party. First parties, of course. As long as first parties making games, then you want to have those exclusives. But I'm talking about third party. We need more. We need most of these to hit every console, so everybody can get their hands on it. Because that means more sales. More sales means more sequels and more of those games and stuff. So what do y'all think? Start with Dad first.
Well, you know me. A lot of those games that they're playing is not games that I'm into. But like I said, I can see the upgrading as far as the graphics. But the Final Fantasy really blew my mind away. And then that other RPG game that kind of grabs me too. And I like first-person shooters.
Yeah.
So that first-person shooter, is pretty good. But like Kev said, I just want to get my hands on a PlayStation 5, just period.
Yeah. So, dear Trey, what do you think? What do you think?
That Deathloop surprised me how it looked. They upgraded it and stuff like that. That joint was good, so now I'm getting that. With I don't know how to say it, Kena, whatever. Kena.
Yeah.
That joint was good. I wanted that since I seen that little teaser. So
yeah,
that looks good. And oh my god, that Final Fantasy, man, like that's easily one of my all-time favorite games. Despite the controversy and stuff, but that Jones, that's how you do an upgrade. That's how you do.
It looked cool, but it doesn't look like a game.
That's crazy.
I'm super excited about. However, with the super chat, it says, "Hey, Trophy Club fam, bam."
That is crazy, man. What do you think, Keo?
You said the exclusive deal for is over in April. If it's released for Xbox and if I can get with the PS5 version again with the enhanced graphics, I'll just buy it for Xbox because I don't know when I'm getting a PS5.
Right.
And just the Kena and Final Fantasy VII was the selling point of the whole entire state of play. But as everybody knows, Ratchet and Clank comes out in June too. Yeah. So I think Ratchet and Clank comes out a few days after Final Fantasy VII. So those are the main games I really want to play on PS5 at this point. Oh, and the Demon Souls. So that's the only thing that's really getting me hyped for PlayStation 5. That's it. Like it's only three of those games, three, four of those games right there. But I was really hoping to see Final Fantasy 16, but Final Fantasy 7, that's good enough for me. That's good enough for me.
Okay. Yeah. Oh yeah, PJ. You said where did I get the information about Final Fantasy 7 Remake to PC? Well, Square Enix keep putting emphasis that their exclusive deal for Final Fantasy 7 it's up in April. Like if they're planning on not putting on other platforms, then they wouldn't make such a big deal and keep putting emphasis in a lot of their interviews that the exclusivity is up in April. Yeah. You know, so you go by the assumption that it's coming to other platforms like PC because Kingdom Hearts was just announced for the PC. Just announced like a couple weeks 2 weeks ago.
Sony they said they're really trying to push forward on getting their games on PC now, like Xbox is doing. So they're really trying to do that.
Before they do anything, they better get the optimization right because Final Fantasy 15 wasn't optimized the right way. I've heard a lot of people complain about it, especially people that bought it from Steam.
Because console developers they're used to just making games for console. So now that PC is now, like I said, like I'm doing everything on my PC, all my fighting games, everything now I'm doing. Like like I said, eventually if Sony and them start putting a lot of their stuff on the PC and stuff, I'm gonna end up buying everything on my PC because it's a one-stop shop. Everything is there. I love playing on PC because you can plug in a PS controller, you can plug in an Xbox controller, you can plug in an arcade stick, you can plug in the steering wheel, you can plug in any controller that you like. You can put in the Pro controller, a GameCube controller in your PC and stuff like that. So I'm starting to get used to it. At first, I wasn't really too fond of PC, like playing games on the PC and stuff like that. I was more of a console boy, my whole life. But I really do see what PC players are talking about, the convenience of it and everything. It's right there,
I just can't do the whole sit at my desk thing all the time.
Yeah, I'm gonna still utilize both because sometimes like Kev said, sometimes I want to just.
Most people
chill on my couch and stuff.
Yeah, most people still hook their PC up to the.
You can, but some controllers don't offer the wireless capabilities for your computer. Some. Not all.
Well, it depends on how your computer, if it's built, if you get the chip, but if you have the wireless Bluetooth. Well, most tech heads got all that stuff in there. So, plus us, we started to do it.
I've seen PC gamer people just still had the controllers plugged up.
Well, because that's a preference because you, like I said, wireless controllers still is all about that information going from.
I'm just talking about playing regular fighting games. I understand, but if you're just doing like Final Fantasy 7 or something, you want to kick back, you want to bust open a box of cheeses and stuff.
Oh, what's up? What's up, Caliber? Yeah, PC guys, I'm really starting to see the light when it comes to PC. Now, the thing that really shocked me, is that Kingdom Hearts 3 is coming to PC in March. No one thought that would ever happen. Yeah, just the announcement for PC won't come in a state of play. Yeah, because the only thing that people are upset about with the Kingdom Hearts is because they're releasing all the old Kingdom Hearts games, but they released them almost at full price. Now that's the only thing that people are upset about. Where the consoles are, got them in a collection at one price. They're trying to sell them individually at at almost new prices.
That's ridiculous.
He said, I definitely agree with Kev saying, yeah. Who's buying Final Fantasy 7 Remake on PS5? I'm gonna get it. I'm going to get it. Like this is gonna be my third playthrough now.
I ain't doing that. I'm gonna turn that doggone box on when they release for the box.
Yeah, so The only thing that's up in the air is is people still waiting if they're going to do the Xbox version. But Microsoft been working with Square a lot because now Final Fantasy 14 and stuff like that, they building a lot of relationships and stuff. So hopefully,
I would rather play Star Ocean on the Xbox. I don't know why.
No. It's coming. It's going to be PS4 too. It's not just PS5, guys. The DLC. It's not just PS5. Stupid. It's only PS4. It's PS4 and PS5. So if you still have the PS4 version, you can still play that. You can still play it. It's that if you got the PS5 and you have the PS4 disc, it automatically upgrades you to the PS5 version, but you still have to buy the DLC if you already have the PS4 disc. DOS games Nintendo made, those 2 games count, but definitely all good on PC. Yeah, but yeah, guys, that's. I was not expecting Yuffie to be playable because the rumor was because the developer said that in Final Fantasy VII Remake there was some context and content that they couldn't, like story elements that they really want to put, and the rumor was
that's what made me snap because
the rumor getting the Vincent game.
Because remember they already brought out the trademark for it already. So we get I didn't know they was going to incorporate it in the remake.
Oh, guys, this is a whole new. I'm working on a Final Fantasy VII Remake video tonight because there's a lot I need to talk about.
You know what this means?
Because
they're going to make Dirge of Cerberus, like you.
It's going to be a DLC.
Yeah,
it's going to be after. It's going to be after everything is done.
I'm thinking this is the thing because they also copyrighted more trademarks and stuff like that. They still trying to keep this compilation thing going. Like
don't do a Crisis Core. Just
no Forever. It's probably because they copyright Forever Crisis. So I think Forever Crisis is going to be Crisis Core or whatever like that.
But it's going to be like a prequel story.
Or Forever Crisis may be you playing as Zack, but in that alternate what they showed. Like, so that alternate timeline might be a whole Zack thing. We not sure. I just speculating or whatever like that.
Stop trying to capitalize off of these games.
So that means that Villain's still alive. That means there's a possibility. Genesis. Yeah, all this. Oh man. So we know for now. Just looking at that, it's pretty much confirmed that this is not Final Fantasy VII. This is not a remake at all. This is a totally different Final Fantasy VII. Now, like I said in my previous video, in my previous video. This game can either turn out to be the worst thing they ever done, as far as I'm talking about in terms of story, the overall story and stuff like that. I mean, like I said, I love the visuals, I love the gameplay. The gameplay for Final Fantasy VII Remake for me is addictive. I enjoyed the gameplay, but I'm talking about in terms of story and the direction they could be going with Final Fantasy VII Remake is what got me scared. This can either be a complete trash hellfire, or it could end up being a masterpiece. But we have to wait and see. But all these new elements they just showed, this is definitely not a remake. This is just this is like a reimagine. They just doing anything. They just going their own Yeah, this is my family. This is my brother. This is my dad right here. Ion 8. This is my little brother DX Strike, and then this is my other brother right here, Keel Lantern. And me, Mugen Lord, of course. I'm the oldest. But yeah, man. Has been saying that this isn't a remake, but completely different take on the story again. Yeah, and I think, in my opinion, that's the most misleading thing. Because the thing is, they knew that they wouldn't be able to sell this product without bringing in the old fans back. So they put remake in there to have 2 meanings to it. So so people, OG fans who've been away from Final Fantasy for a while, when they look at a commercial or look at a trailer, oh snap, Final Fantasy VII Remake. They going to just look at it, and the thing is, in the trailers, they only show familiar scenes. They didn't show into the game to DX Straight. To like we said, yo, I saw your face when you saw that last trailer. He's like, my eyes I started getting nervous or whatever like that because it looked completely. It didn't look nothing like I remember. But they purposely showed in all the trailers all the familiar elements. So if you was an OG Final Fantasy VII fan and you haven't been keeping up with the news of Final Fantasy VII Remake, you would look at it, oh man, it's a remake. So it was bringing in the OG fans, but then once you got the game, it tricked you, or whatever like that. It kept some of the heartbeat in there, and what also I got mentioned in the video that they kept most of the staff that was on that liked the idea of the new direction. So people are nervous saying that they probably shutting out people who disagreed with the changes and just kicking all those people out, but keeping the newer people. So that's what people's afraid of or whatever like that. That these dudes about to go just they gonna flip this joint on his head.
I'm starting to understand why Nintendo wanted to strictly stay old dudes.
But no, it's not the new boys, the old heads. If the young boys that were saying that, yo, I joined this team because I enjoyed the original and I want to keep it faithful to it because I'm a fan of it or whatever like that. It was the old heads is like, yo, like let's just change this up because the thing is, Final Fantasy 7, in my opinion, and I think a lot of people starting to think Final Fantasy 7 is a lightning in a bottle. And the thing is, they're afraid of going against trying to live up to that masterpiece. So now their goal is to create a new masterpiece for this generation. So it won't be compared to what our generation had with the original 7 or whatever like that.
It's not. They can't compete.
They're afraid. Yeah, they're afraid to go against their own accomplishment.
Still not going to be able to
and another reason why I said they had to do it now because I think it was Hamaguchi. It was not Hamaguchi. It was one of them said like, "Yo, we getting old and we at the retirement age. If we don't start 7 remake now, then it's not going to get done because we going to be up there in age." So that's why they had to start. They had to start it now, and they wanted to try something different or whatever like that. And they want to go up. So a lot, I think, for them, for Final Fantasy 7 remake, this may be their last game. So the way they're talking, this is going to be they're going to be at this for a minute.
The original Final Fantasy boy, the Mistwalker boy, he already he's already done. I think his son is running the company now.
Yeah. So for them, So I think for them, they don't want to go out making something they made in the past or like that. They want to go out doing something different. But using something that exists, I'd rather them make a new game.
Right, they might as well
but they rather they want to do that, and they want to go out with a bang, doing something different. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I think this is about.
Ruining
yeah. So
you ain't ruined it yet.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. Like the remake to me has a double meaning, or whatever like that, where it has you think it's an actual remake to the genre, and then remake as in remaking the history or remaking. The story, the story context itself, because you defeat the arbiters of fate. Now you have fate in your own hand. The Cloud have fate in their own hand, and they reshaping it themselves. Now the only thing I'm nervous about is, yo, what's up, Chris? The only thing I'm nervous about is the fact is that, like, how can you top what happened? I forgot Dad didn't play that part, but the end. How can you top that? With the first part, and like when you go into the second part, what could be more menacing and threatening than what you faced in the first part of the remake? How can you overshoot that?
That's the thing. They defeated it with their sheer skill. So that's nothing to them compared to the next task.
Stuff like that. Now it just relies on the story.
Because now
relies on the story.
Because now, but it's the thing. They was also saying the rumor was that the reason why they had to do it that way, they had to make it feel like a complete game, and 2, just in case this failed, then you already had an ultimate boss. And then the game, you can just leave the game right there.
They should just not do that, man. Like
so that's why they did it that way.
They just had no faith. That's all it was. That's what
like who won Zack in Final Fantasy 7 remake?
From the beginning.
Zack, and like I said, they showed these characters. They showed a lot of characters he wasn't supposed to show early, but they did. You know what I'm saying?
You should not have seen her. You heard about the what's name John.
But I like about what they did with this though. Even in the original, they talk about the war in Wutai. And stuff like that, because that's what Sephiroth was known for. Shinra and them, several guys named through the war of Shinra fighting Wutai or like that. The remake poured more emphasis on it or whatever like that, which I thought was interesting, even though it didn't shift the story in any way. It was just more context about Wutai, because Wutai was just only a monolith to set up for who Sephiroth was. But now they put more emphasis, and plus Wutai was always an optional place to go to in the game. You didn't have to go to Wutai. So now they're incorporating the story, which makes sense, is because Yuffie became so popular, she can't be an optional character no more. Vincent became popular.
I don't even remember Final Fantasy really didn't have optional characters. Every character you had to get by your side.
Well, no, 6 had optionals. 6 had a lot of characters. Final Fantasy 6.
I thought those characters were important.
No, 6 has a lot of optional characters. You don't have to get everybody in 6. You get that handful of characters, but 6 had a lot of characters you can get that you didn't have to get them. Final Fantasy 7. Vincent and Yuffie was for optional. They were the 2 optional characters, and you didn't have to.
If you don't get them, it's just certain story segments just didn't
happen.
Right.
And if you didn't put them in your party, if you put them in your party, it just changes the context of certain parts. But other than that, it didn't drastically change the story if you had them or didn't have them. But since they became so popular, they had to weave them into the story now. So it makes sense. So you want to make Wutai even more. And remember, they said they set Barrett and Avalanche up, saying Avalanche is teaming up with Wu-Tai, but Wu-Tai,
they right there.
Wu-Tai like, no, that didn't go down. Avalanche, we fought Avalanche. Avalanche is our enemy or whatever like that. Yeah. So that's what's going on. So I like how they're behind the scenes the whole time. You never knew it, and I like that context. But that new character, I'm interested. I want to see what this dude is like.
He gonna get killed. I'm telling you, he gonna die.
He could, but I don't think so. Because the way this direction is going, I think they want to keep these characters in here.
Oh, he gonna die, or he's just not gonna be a significant character.
Yeah, once you get Yuffie, he's not gonna probably be. Yeah. He'll probably be like one of those assists, like.
But he already has animation, so he can assist. So his animation is there.
So that's why I'm thinking he may not play a major role once, or he could. Yeah, he could get later. Yeah, he could get killed later on. Depends. It depends how they incorporate the story, especially if they make Weapon. If Weapon's still a thing, and Weapon attack Wu-Tai or something, he gets killed or something.
Are they still gonna make those weapons optional? Are they going to make you?
Or that could be just stored. It depends on how they do the world map. Because they do the world map
the world map should just be a regular world map. You don't
I want it to be because I think what's that game called? They're like Spirited Away. What's that RPG? The little boy, with the blue, he had the sword.
Hey, just a little boy.
You make your own kingdom. What's the name there?
Oh, Ni no Kuni.
Yeah, Ni no Kuni. It was a perfect world map. Yeah. Just keep it back to that with Final Fantasy VII Remake.
Like, you do that, and then you make whatever place that you go
to.
They
exactly.
Big,
because now you can make things, you can make areas just as big as Midgard.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because you're not focusing on making the overland and then connecting it to make it make sense.
And if you want to, you can even do smaller scale places too now.
Yeah. Plus, if they go open world like 15, the game's gonna take
longer.
Yeah.
But I don't think the way exactly. Because I'm glad you mentioned that. No, yeah, because I'm glad you said that because I don't think they're taking that approach like 15. Because they said those type of games are hard because the layout has to make sense.
Yeah.
Especially when you're putting in towns in the middle of it, everything has to make sense of like that.
There ain't that many towns. Actually, barely any towns in the game.
And then also it becomes a lot of
still well designed in big places.
Exactly. Then like I said, then what's the point if that big world is lifeless? You know what I'm saying? You really got nothing going on. So they said. So they were saying that you either make a world map, the traditional world map, or they go to Final Fantasy X world map route where it was just a big. It shows the map as a list of the places and you Or you can do like Dragon Quest 11. Or like where everything is, you go through you run a path and but it's much bigger, and it connects the areas and stuff.
Tales of Zestiria did that.
Yeah,
that wasn't bad.
But I didn't like how Tales of the joint.
You talking about Graces?
Yeah, I didn't like how they did. I didn't like how they did that. I didn't like how they did that. Yeah, guys, but yeah, Final Fantasy. I'm looking forward to it, but that's pretty much it for this stream. My brother Keelancer is gonna be streaming, guys. So when he starts the stream, you can head on over to his stream. I'm not streaming like any games tonight because I have a lot of content I have to do for 3D Hentai for my clients and stuff like that. So I'm gonna be pretty busy for the rest of the night. But tomorrow I will be live streaming. Tomorrow I'm gonna be live streaming Street Fighter 5, and I'm doing I'm gonna be live streaming my video game waifu update tier list. So we get to talk about some waifus tomorrow. I think that's gonna be pretty fun. I'll do that after Street Fighter 5. So we'll spend the rest of the night just chilling, just talking and stuff, doing the tier list. I think that's gonna be pretty fun. Then Saturday, me and DX Strike we'll play some Donkey Kong Tropical Freeze, some co-op play because I got the game but only played the first level. I only played the first level, and I found Samus's ship too.
Oh, dope.
Yeah, it crashed landed on that joint. Yeah. So Saturday, Donkey Kong Tropical Freeze, with me and DX Strike. I think that's gonna be fun. We have a lot of fun with that. And then Sunday maybe a chill stream, or no, Sunday's gonna be Fanstar Online too with my brothers. So whoever else want to join in, that's gonna be fun. But that pretty much wraps everything up. My brother Keelancer will be starting this stream soon, so I'll post a link in the community tab if you're interested in going to it straight over to his stream, and we'll try to keep this thing going because DX Strike is also going to start streaming pretty soon. So when I stop streaming, you can always go to my brothers. Each of them will be doing some streams and stuff. And also, guys, I know you guys been asking for emojis. I was talking with DX Strike. DX Strike will be working on some Twitch, YouTube, and some Discord emojis. So he's going to be getting that stuff together, okay? So it'll be all across the board, all across the board. So you guys will have some perks and stuff like that. So sorry for holding up with that. So that pretty much wraps it up. Everything up. This is Mookin Lord.
Oh, Iron 8.
DX Strike.
Keel Lancer.
All right, signing off. See you Game Fiends later.